Hey guys, how's it going? Nuka here. This is vlog number 4, and it will be an Xbox One rant. I have had requested for me to do another rant because I have not done one for a while, and people get kicked out of them. I get all worked up. So, yeah, this is my Xbox One vlog number 4 rant, or however you want to say that. Flip it around, whatever. So let's get to it. My husband purchased for me for Christmas an Xbox One. He purchased it from Amazon. It was supposed to ship on December 31st. It actually ended up shipping on November 22nd, which I believe was launch day. Because of a UPS screw-up, which is a story for another day, I got it the following Monday. Which, my point of telling you this is that I ended up with the console. I did not think I was going to get the console, but I've had it since day one, basically. It is a day one edition. So it's part of my collection now, beyond the fact that I'm using it. So let's get to this. Why I don't care for some of the features on my Xbox One. Let's start with the very first thing, is the Kinect. I flippin' hate the Kinect. Absolutely hate the Kinect. There's reasons why I don't want to use the Kinect, and I'll just touch on some of these, okay? We live in a one-bedroom apartment. When I game, my husband's sleeping. He sleeps in the bedroom, of course, and I'm in the living room. And yes, there's a door that separates the rooms. But I have woken him up before, and I really don't need the added chance of waking him up by talking to my flipping Kinect. It works pretty good, the Kinect. When you talk to it, it does what you say, except for when you try to turn it on, for some reason, it does not want to turn on when I tell it to. Why? I don't know, because it listens to everything else I say, it listens to everything everybody says, and does what it says, as long as I say Xbox before it, basically. So I don't get it. I don't understand. Not only that, but we're in an apartment complex. In the hallway, you can hear what's going on in our living room. So I know there's been times that I have gotten excited during a game and woken up my next door neighbor across the hall. Because he falls asleep in his chair in his living room. So I know I've woken him up. He said stuff to me before. We're friends with him, but, my point is, I've woken the man up. 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm talking to Xbox One to wake him up. And, it's not real thrilling. So, there's that. And, I feel like an idiot talking to the Kinect. I feel like a fucking idiot. You're talking to an inanimate object that doesn't talk back. You feel like a moron. At least I do. I don't like how when they told us they adjusted it so you didn't have to use the Kinect to use the Xbox One. I was happy about that because I didn't want to use it, and those are some of my reasons I didn't want to use it. But the problem is, yeah, you don't have to use it, but it makes not using the Kinect makes using the Xbox One difficult, and it shouldn't be. They shouldn't punish us for not wanting to use the Kinect. Microsoft fixed that because all you're doing is alienating people that just don't like the fucking Kinect, don't want to use the fucking Kinect. That's all you're doing. You're making it worse on yourselves. It's no wonder PS4 is selling more than the Xbox One. There's so many issues that Sony didn't make people buy the fucking Kinect. They're not making people use the fucking Kinect. Yeah, I know. Microsoft isn't making us use the Kinect. But, as crap as the experience is when you're using the Xbox One without the Kinect, who wants to deal with that? I can't blame people for not buying it if that's a gripe about Kinect. They don't like the Kinect, so they're not going to buy the Xbox One. I can't blame them for that. It's just a pain in the ass. And hearing people talk to their Kinect while you're in a party, Xbox One record that. Xbox record that. Oh, fuck me! I don't want to hear that. I'm in a party with people to talk to them, not to listen to them talk to their fucking Kinect. Why is there not a button on the controller to record clips on your Xbox One? Why is that not there? Who the fuck built this? If they weren't gamers, they could not have been gamers that built this system. And where is our Twitch streaming? Where is it? I'm sick of waiting for it. I got pause coming up in May 9th. I would have loved to use that. But I do have my Elgato, and that's great. I love my Elgato. I'll use my Elgato, that's fine. But why the fuck, why is that not worked out? Oh, and why are we waiting till the beginning of March for a fucking headset adapter? Excuse fucking me. That should have come with the goddamn thing, or it should have been available to buy at launch. This is bullshit, Microsoft. I don't know what the fuck your excuse was. I did hear that it was because you had a contract with Turtle Beach. I don't give a shit about your contract with Turtle Beach, okay? I'm your fucking consumer. I'm buying your fucking product. I shouldn't have to wait till fucking March to get a fucking headset adapter. Or a headset, for that matter. A decent one. If they hadn't put the damn headset in the box with the Kinect, or with the Xbox One, we'd be using the fucking Kinect to talk to everybody. Holy Christ. You know, that's fine. Xbox One, the Kinect on Xbox One picks up voice fine. But it hears everything else in the room. I live on a busy street. I have police cars that go up and down my street all the time. Fire trucks that go up and down the street all the time. I live right outside of Chicago. It's a busy road, for God's sakes. There's things going on out here all the time. You hear everything. If my cat hacks a hairball, you're going to hear it on the Kinect if that's what I'm using. If my husband goes in the bathroom and blows his nose, you're going to hear it. I don't want to use the freaking Kinect to talk to people. But I guess it's a mute point since I did put the headset in with the Xbox One. So that's cool. I digress. So the social aspect of the whole Kinect is, how do they go from such a great social experience with the Xbox 360 and then screw it up like this with the Xbox One? I don't get it. Everybody tells me it's because there's different people working on it. Well, I don't know. I think when I'm going to make something new, that I'm going to look at what I did right with the previous generation. I would think that's just common sense. I don't know. I mean, yeah, you're going to make it's a new console with new things with this console, but don't you want to kind of build off what the success you had with the 360? I mean, social, you go in a chat, and I don't know if you guys have had this experience, but I've had this experience many times. You go in the chat, and I can't play another game. Sometimes, not all the times. I think it might depend on the game. But you can't, like, go play, like, Forza. We had this problem with all the time. You go to play Forza, and everybody in the party chat has to play the fucking game if you're gonna play it. Otherwise, you can't be in the party chat and play the game if they aren't. If people in your party chat, your friend chat, your chat, you know, where you're talking, if they're not playing Forza, you can't do both. It's all or nothing. You all have to be doing the same thing. Really? On Xbox 360, you had 8 people party chats, and those 8 people could be playing 8 different games, and you could still be in the same chat talking. Why did this change? What's the situation? And why the hell, when I go in a party chat, do I have to turn on fucking party chat? When you go in a goddamn chat, you should be able to just fucking be there. You shouldn't have to turn anything on or off. I mean, that's just stupid. Another thing. Why, oh why, did you take away my notifications? I like to see when my friends pop on. And I like to see what they're playing. So I can bring them into a conversation, or I can go join them or whatever. If not everybody wants that, fine. I heard people bitch about that, that's why they took it out. With all the notifications. Xbox 360 has a setting to turn on notifications and turn them off. Okay? Why don't we have that now? I want that. If Joe Schmo down the road doesn't want the notification, that's fine. Joe Schmo can turn it off, or I can turn it on. Just let it be a setting in the freaking Xbox One system, in the operating system, that gives me a choice to turn it on or turn it off. That's what I want. That's what I'm asking for. Can we do that, Microsoft? Do you think you can pull your head out of your fucking asses and get that going? Because I'd really, really like to have that option. Okay, so moving on. The hard drive, really? 500 gigabytes. Whether you download the game or you have a disc, you have to install that game to the hard drive. The size of these games are pretty big because of, you know, they're HD supposedly and all that crap. I don't know all the little nuances. But my point is, we're not dealing with like 3 gigabyte games anymore. You can only get so many games, and it's not many, on the fucking 500 gigabytes of hard drive. So there's you can't even open the Xbox One up and put a bigger hard drive in. Oh hell no! You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna try to sell us an external fucking hard drive that's gonna be hanging off your goddamn Xbox One. Now I don't know about you guys, but I don't want a fucking external hard drive hanging off my Xbox One. I got enough shit over there in my entertainment system, or whatever the hell you want to call it, over there in the corner where the TV is. I got enough stuff hanging around over there. I have cats. The last damn thing I want to do is hook a wire to my Xbox One with the hard drive hanging off of it. You know why? Because the cats see that as a fucking toy, Microsoft. It's a fucking toy. Oh, God. I don't get it. I don't get it. Not only that, but who wants extra clutter? Who wants a hard drive hanging off a console that has a hard drive in it? You shouldn't have to do that. You shouldn't have to do that. And if you don't want to supply us with a bigger hard drive when we buy the console, fine. Let us open the fucker up and put a bigger hard drive in there. There's ways to do that. I don't get it. But anyway, that's another bitch. The other thing, if I put in a game and I go directly to join a party chat, I can't do both at the same time. My Xbox One freezes. Has anybody else had this problem? It fucking freezes. My Xbox 360 doesn't do that. This is supposed to be a better console than the previous generation. It's supposed to be new and bigger and better. Better doesn't freeze when the one previously didn't do that. Why does it do that? Why does Xbox One freeze when you do that? There's not enough cojones behind the inside of it. I'm not happy about that. What's that mean for the future? Like, this is supposed to last us, what, 7-10 years, this generation? Really? I can't put in a game and join a party chat at the same time, but 7 or 10 years from now, it's still supposed to have enough cojones under the hood there to drive with the games that are going to be coming out in 7 years, 5 years, 3 years? I don't know. I'm not buying this. I'm not happy about it, and I'm not buying it. I mean, I already bought it, but my point is, not buying that this console is going to last us that long. Not with what they've got going on right now. Something needs to change. I think that's about all I really had to say about it. I'm a little pissy about it, as you can tell. Am I going to sell my Xbox One? No. I have sentimental value. Like I said, it's sentimental to me because my husband went out of his way to do it, to get it for me. It means a lot. It's not going anywhere. It's part of my collection. All my friends are on Xbox Live. Do I see myself buying a PS4? No. Not because I'm a hater, just because I don't care for the PS4. Well, I don't care. I should say PS4. I don't care for the experience I have with PlayStation 3. You can't imagine me liking PS4 because of the same reasons, some of the same reasons. Also, the games don't appeal to me. Xbox One is going to have Gears eventually, another Gears game, it sounds like eventually. We have Titanfall coming up real soon. There's Sunset Overdrive, which I'm excited about. And then there's Tom Clancy's The Division, but I believe that's multi-platform. Not sure, but anyway, that's another game I'm looking forward to. PS4 just doesn't have the games that I want to play. They don't have anything to drag me over there. Like I said, all my friends are on Xbox One, so I'll be staying with the Xbox One. I'm just hoping that Microsoft pulls their head out of their ass and makes some changes. I'm sure there's things I've missed. These are just things that are always like screaming at me. When I turn on the Xbox One and I'm playing, these are the things I notice all the time. So with that being said, I'll go ahead and end this. But if you guys have comments or you want to make a video response, feel free. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.